Why is it that an independent woman seems like she can't be a good mate, wife, or mother? Like, I still want to cook for my, even if I'm busting my ass.
It's counterintuitive, right? Because
What part is?
Independent.
Okay.
Right? It's the same thing as saying that you want a dependent man. These two go opposite of each other because an independent woman depends on no one and a dependent man can't be dependent on.
What should we depend on our man for?
For protection, provision. It could be spiritual guide. It could be education. A man that wants to
You haven't said money yet.
The priest, the prophet, that's being a provider. That's provision.
But I'm saying, like, all of these things that I would want for a man, I would love when men pay for my shit.
But that doesn't mean that you can't have your own money.
But also, why did you go directly to the independent and the dependent?
Do you not those are the polar opposites.
But do you not believe that two independent people can exist together in a relationship?
I don't think they need each other. I think that what is the point of having relationships? It's the same thing if you get a business partner that you don't need.
I see what he did there, and I respect it. But I disagree. And I'm always open to the possibility of being wrong. But here's my take. Men and women need each other, regardless of if you're dependent or independent. He stated a bunch of things. Let's run it back.
Protection, provision. It could be spiritual guide. It could be education. A man that wants...
But he missed the most important thing, which was love.
Aww. What a fucking dork.
Love is intangible. It's not a bill, and it's not perfect. It's a feeling that both men and women get. But nowadays, they don't talk about it. Let's take relationships out of the equation, though. Most of us are not dependent or independent when it comes to their friends. So why do we need to hang around them? Truth is, we don't. But we like being around them. Right, bro? Huh? He also made a point about two independent people not needing each other, which once again, most people need to be loved. We're social creatures. Being independent versus independent is only important when it comes time to end a relationship. When you've fallen out of love with someone, or you're a woman that thinks they can do better, and I say women because 70% of you initiate divorces, and it goes up to 90% if you're college educated. And listen, come closer. If your girlfriend won't tell you this, I will. If you knew better, you would do better. You're not a 10. You're
average looking at best.
My point is, I've had multi-million-dollar clients who are definitely independent, but they still partner with other millionaires because they're stronger together. And I gotta say, this isn't the 60s. Most of you ladies are gonna have to work. Most of you will not be women of leisure.
As being a housewife is not a reward. Being a woman of leisure is a reward.
But that's the same thing.
No, they're not. No, they're not. If you're a woman of leisure, if you are a woman of leisure, you don't have responsibilities. Your responsibility is being a woman of leisure. If you are a housewife, you maintain and you manage the house. That's not a fucking reward. It's a job. Whether it's only 20 hours a week, it's still a job.
If there's no
if you're trying to reward me because I was there through the tough times, let me be a woman of leisure. Let me be a kept woman. That is a reward. Rewarding me with washing dishes is not a fucking reward.
Let me tell you something. A lot of you on the internet are having conversations out of your tax bracket. Woman of leisure?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen, being a stay-at-home mom is definitely a reward. Because of technology, we got dishwashers, we got washing machines and dryers, and I got a robot vacuum cleaner. But it's also a job. Working with the kids, cleaning up the house, getting food ready. Yeah, that's work. But being a woman of leisure, I'm sure is an even bigger reward. But most men can't afford that in 2023. And unless you're around the top 1% of men, and let's cut the bullshit, most of you are not. I'd say all of you are not. You're not gonna be a woman of leisure. You can't even get in those rooms with these men. And if you get in these rooms, it's gonna be for bedroom fun only. So the truth is, you're probably gonna have to work if you wanna live in a nice neighborhood. Nowadays, even making 6 figures isn't enough if you live in a city. Trust me, I know. But going back to the point of this video, men and women want to feel needed. And if you're too independent, whether you're a woman that makes your own money, or whether you're a high-value guy that never has time for his wife because he's always making stupid YouTube videos, remember to show your girl some attention, or the mailman will. And in my case, it's a woman, so I ain't gotta worry about that. But for you ladies, put your dick away. You picked this guy for a reason. If you trust him, make him feel needed. Let him lead, and if you don't trust him to lead, why are you with him in the first place? I'm out.